A proposed constitutional amendment aimed at cutting property taxes in Florida cannot appear on your November ballot, at least not in its current form.
Not in the current form, because a judge ruled Monday evening that the ballot language must be rewritten before voters can weigh in. 10 Tampa Bay News reporter Kristen Barbarisi explains what the ruling means. And yes, Kristen, what's next?
Yeah, that's right. The judge ruled the title and the summary of the proposed property tax amendment are misleading and contain political rhetoric, and it has to be revised. It's a victory for opponents who challenge the language in court, but it doesn't necessarily stop the amendment from moving forward. Just hours after the ruling, Sheriff Grady Judd didn't hold back, slamming the property tax proposal, which he says would jeopardize funding for core services like public safety.
It's going to affect response times. It does not protect law enforcement, fire, emergency services.
In his order, the judge wrote voters are entitled to fair, clear, accurate, and non-misleading ballot statements to assist them with making critical determinations, and that the existing ballot language would deprive them of that.
A variety of provisions in this constitutional amendment that the court objected to, and frankly, that they found that they were largely misleading, borderline lying to voters.
Former State Senator Jeff Brandes was among those who challenged the amendment's language in court. While he calls the ruling an important first step, he believes some version of the amendment will still make it on the ballot and expects more legal challenges.
There are provisions in this amendment that are still likely unconstitutional that the court pointed out that they have to include, that they may be unconstitutional. So this challenge is kind of far from over.
Now Attorney General James Uffmeyer has 10 days to revisit the ballot language. On Tuesday, Uffmeyer said his office is reviewing the ruling, but he wants the amendment to move forward.
I want to give people property tax relief. I would like to see people find that relief. A lot of people are struggling. They're hurting. I'm going to be voting for the amendment.
The Florida Department of State could also challenge the judge's ruling in court. I reached out, but a spokesperson told me the department does not comment on pending litigation. The revised language, meanwhile, has to be finalized by the end of the month in order to be printed on those November ballots. In studio, Kristen Barbarisi, 10 Tampa Bay News.